What's good, y'all? Back with another video. So in this video, we're going to be going over on who Shift is. Before that, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. If you want to support the channel even more, my support / become a member links will be down in the description box below, as well as my other social medias. And let's get to it. To start off, Shift's first appearance was Miles Morales' Spider-Man issue 25 in 2021. And he is one of 3 clones of the character, or should I say an evil AI algorithm named the Assessor, created after it captured Miles Morales and experimented on him to see what his abilities and powers were like. Shift was a failed clone as his form was unstable, but the Assessor found a way to take advantage of that in his research. Shift eventually escaped with his brothers Salim and Mindspinner and set out on a mission to find a cure, since they weren't meant to live very long. They kidnapped the scientists and robbed the warehouse in order to make a cure. Later on, Shift was the first clone both Spider-Men encountered, and they almost captured Shift until the rest of the clones, Salim and Mindspinner, came into the scene, helped him, and left, leaving Miles and Peter wondering where they went, especially Miles, but Peter had to calm him down since he had experience with clones himself. Going back to what the clones were up to, they successfully created a cure to stabilize their bodies, but that was quickly ruined as Miles destroyed the cure and the equipment, which infuriated Salim into beating up Miles and capturing him. Miles regretted for what he did, as he didn't know they were trying to make a cure, but Salim wasn't hearing it, so he left Shift to watch Miles, while Mindspinner goes after Miles' mother, Real Morales, and Salim goes after Miles' baby sister, Billy Morales. While trying to escape, Miles had a talk with Shift and said that if he's a clone of Miles, he knows that this is wrong on what they're doing, which later made Shift have to change her heart when he rescued Billy while Salim and Miles were fighting on the bridge. Salim felt betrayed and tried to kill Shift, but Mindspinner defended him and Billy and sacrificed himself when Salim created a venom blast so powerful that it killed both clones, leaving Shift as the only clone left. After this, Miles offered to help Shift as he knows people that can create a cure that can stabilize his body, while at the same time Billy sneezed on Shift. And why did I mention this part, you ask? Well, you'll see or hear in a few seconds anyways. Shift then left as he was afraid of meeting the rest of the Morales' family and went into the sewers where Miles eventually found him and took him to see Ganke and fulfill his word of getting a cure. Then it turns out that Shift didn't need a cure after all, and the only explanation for that is when Billy sneezed on him, his body produced antibodies to help stabilize him. Now, to me this was silly, and I don't know if I should count that as him having a limited healing factor or him just having plot armor. We'll go with plot armor because that it can't be that simple to just stabilize his body. Anyways, in next arcs where Shift appeared, Miles went into the stores and let him know that the Assessor was back and had his very own company called Asset Analysis. So Shift teamed up with his brother to stop the Assessor, as it was experimenting with interdimensional travel. When they arrived, they fought their way until they encountered Quantum, who was also another victim of the Assessor. And with the help of Quantum, they stopped the Assessor once and for all. Well, let's just say for now, since this is comics, and whenever I hear someone say, we're going to stop so-and-so once and for all, it's never permanent. Afterwards, Miles took the opportunity to use interdimensional travel to find Aaron Davis, aka Uncle Aaron, or aka the Prowler. To no surprise, it's never easy, as they arrived into a dimension where Salim was still alive and defeated Miles on a bridge, instead of the other way around, like in the 616 universe. Salim also reigned supreme in that dimension, and Billy Morales was older and part of the Resistance along with General Ganke. Shift encountered and fought a horrific version of him called Lord Shift. Afterwards, the brothers found an older version of Peter Parker in prison and used by Salim to stay younger. Plus, they found Aaron Davis as he was being used as a living battery to power the dimensional barrier by Salim. Soon enough, Miles, Shift, Aaron Davis, and the Resistance defeated Salim, and all 3 of them went back home. As of today though, is an event called Gang War that's occurring across multiple comic series, including Spider-Man, of course, Luke Cage, Spider-Woman, and so on. And Miles' current girlfriend, Starling, or also known as Vulture's granddaughter. Yeah, I'll make a video about her too if y'all want to know more about her. I got you. So her task was to recruit more heroes to help out, and she recruited Shift, and Ms. Marvel tagged along too. Together, along with Miles, Aaron Davis as the Prowler, and a few others, they stopped the Hobgoblin's plans. As of now, we don't see Shift as Miles went to help Peter with the gang war in another part of the city, so we're gonna move on to his abilities. And to start off, just like any other spider, he has super strength, enhanced durability, enhanced reflexes, and a spider sense. And the exclusive abilities that he has is that, as the name implies, he's able to morph his body mass and create more limbs, such as arms and legs, whenever he wants. Also, he can generate his own gas that can even be used as spray paint, as it was shown at the end of the Clone Saga arc, where Miles, Billy, and Shift were together. Shift has randomly created graffiti art on the wall by just generating his own gas. Finally, it doesn't seem like it, but Shift is really intellectual and smart. And that's about it for his ability, so we're going to move on to nerd facts. And there's only one nerd fact that is not surprising, but he's still a relatively new character since he hasn't even been around for 4 years yet. And his only weakness is that since the cloning process for him was flawed, He can't really talk but say one word, which is just glurp. That's basically it. Besides all that, that's all we know about Shift for now. In my personal opinion, Shift is a good character. I think he just needs to be fleshed out more. Of course, that's going to be obvious since he's only been around for 3 years. I won't say this like I said with Spider-Boy, and if you want to see the Spider-Boy origins video, the link will be on the screen right now. But back to Shift. All I ask is I just hope they don't mess up his character. And I think he got potential, just like Spider-Boy. But that's just my take. Anyways, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications if you like the content. If you want to support the channel even more, my support / become a member link will be down in the description box below, as well as my other social medias. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.